Stop closing up and let it go. Keep turning, step around. Keep going.
Nah, he's strategic. He's setting guys up. He been boxing since a little kid, just like I've been boxing since a little kid. And you can tell, like, with the experience. Even with his last fight with Frank Martin, you can see Frank Martin was more so an amateur. Like, the experience he got is not on the level of, like...
Gervonta Tank Davis, renowned for his explosive power and disciplined approach, follows a meticulously structured training regimen to prepare for his bouts as he gears up for his rescheduled fight against Lamont Roach on March 1, 2025, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. His daily routine reflects an unwavering commitment to excellence.
Stop closing up and let it go. Keep turning, step around. Keep turning.
Thank all day, baby. Thank all day. These are working. These are working. My money goes baby.
All right, guys. Right in the front, right here.
Sometimes, bro.
In the front rest there.
These are working, baby.
Come on, man. Get down here, please.
Right here.
Show them a little baby.
Back of the camera in the back. Go in the back of the line.
Davis begins his day before dawn, typically around 11 a.m. He starts with immediate hydration, ingesting a liter of water to kickstart his metabolism and ensure optimal hydration levels. This is followed by 15 minutes of stretching and mild yoga to enhance flexibility and prepare his body for the day's demands. During this time, he maintains a distraction-free environment, focusing purely on the tasks ahead. Music. Yes, you see it, because Davis transitions to the boxing gym for skill-specific training. He begins with shadow boxing, dedicating at least 3 rounds to perfecting his technique and refining his movements. Footwork drills follow, emphasizing agility and balanced jump rope sessions, lasting 15 minutes, enhances coordination and cardiovascular endurance.
His body with the jab, right? No. The jab. Yeah, you don't even sit because you move in off the fly.
Then engages in speed bag work to establish rhythm and timing, double end bag exercises to improve accuracy, and heavy bag rounds to develop power. Each round is precisely timed at 3 minutes with 1-minute rest intervals, mirroring actual combat conditions to build stamina and resilience.
There you go. There you go. Get that. Get in there. Oh! Good. Jay. 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1.
A critical component of Davis's training entails work with his trainers, focusing on combination drills to enhance offensive capabilities and defense practice to sharpen his reflexes. Head movement drills are integral, increasing his ability to evade punches, while counterpunching exercises develop his responsiveness to opponents' attacks. Timing exercises, range control practices, and angle-cutting maneuvers are meticulously incorporated to ensure comprehensive technical proficiency.
Like day one in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night. It all depends what fit you. Like, I run in the morning. If I don't, I'll run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night. Or I run. And that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside. So I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like, I don't go nowhere.
Okay. So I do it for myself, but I do it for the people with me. My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't say, bro.
That's cap.
Davis recently shared his thoughts on Tyson Fury's unconventional training camp ritual. Fury, known for his eccentric methods, disclosed a unique practice that garnered attention in the boxing community. Davis, when asked about Fury's ritual, expressed astonishment and amusement, noting that while every fighter has their own preparation techniques, Fury's approach was particularly unexpected.
Some people just go away and be...
But you specifically?
Me? First of all, I get a camp house, out here. Like day one in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night. It all depends what fit you. Like, I run in the morning. If I don't, I'll run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night. Or I run. And that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home.
For a very, very big moment, what is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4. Probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 6 or 7, get my night workout in.
Damn, so you're doing 2-a-days at this.
Davis's training is painstakingly overseen by his longtime coach Calvin Ford, who has been instrumental in shaping Davis's career and honing his abilities. Ford prioritizes a comprehensive approach that balances physical, conditioning, technical prowess, and mental preparation.
I hear a lot of boxers do weird things during camp.
What?
I've heard like Tyson Fury said he saw 7 times a day.
What?
Because he wants to keep his like testosterone going. And then Marquez, when he was training to fight Floyd, he would drink his own pee. Do you have anything that you like to do during camp, like to help you get into that mode?
Nah.
Not like that.
Nah, I think he probably be bull crapping. Like,
You think so?
yeah.
He said it's like a scientific thing because like he feels like it gets his testosterone level and he can then carry that into the ring and like be the toughest version of himself.
Man. Sex make you weak.
No legs.
Yeah. Make you
That's
weak.
what I thought.
Yeah.
You have no legs after. I don't
He's
know.
crazy, bro.
It makes it impressive. If he does actually do that and then is the fighter that he is, that's impressive.
He's freak nasty.
That's some real.
In interviews, Ford has highlighted the importance of discipline and consistency in Davis' regimen. He tailored training sessions to concentrate on enhancing Davis' strengths, such as his explosive power and agility, while also addressing areas for improvement to ensure a well-rounded skill set. Ford's training philosophy entails rigorous sparring sessions, strategic game planning, and fostering a strong mental attitude to prepare Davis for the challenges of each opponent.
Hands, before I go see Tank, I gotta get shots in my hands. Then I gotta make sure my hands is right, because I don't dumb him down with punches. I let him do it, you know what I'm saying? And he gets to go, you alright?
Yeah.
It works. I just feel sorry for the guys that really pushed the button. Martin pushed the button. Y'all see how it went out.
The upcoming fight between Davis and Roach has sparked debate in the boxing world, with some critics asserting that it feels more like a financial spectacle than a legitimate competitive challenge.
No one's been able to solve Tank Davis. What do you need to do together with you and your team and obviously your son to score that victory?
We got a game plan. We're going to execute it, and we're going to get the result.
Bob and Weave.
That go both ways.
That go both ways.
Tank, what is Lamont going to learn March 1st inside that ring here at Barclays Center?
Bob and Weave. Bob and Weave. You got Bob and Weave.
You know what?
You got Bob and Weave. Job, Bob and Weave.
They propose Tank is chosen Roach because he views him as an easy opponent, someone he can defeat without much difficulty. Roach, on the other hand, is accused of accepting the fight primarily for the payday rather than for the challenge.
Oh, he's doing this fight for money, and Tank is strategically picking him because in the amateur world, you guys fought twice, right? And you lost, what, both times in the amateur fight. So are you all friends? Are y'all cordial? First, what's the relationship?
We're cordial.
You're cordial. Yeah, so
He cool to me.
he's cool to you.
Yeah.
And you haven't heard that he said anything differently.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He has.
No, he has.
He has
No,
not.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Confirming that. He has.
He has not said anything differently. So does it confirm people's suspicion that he purposefully picked you, not only because you're cordial, but because he believes he's going to knock you out?
However, boxing analysts like Showbiz the Adult recently shared his thoughts on the Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach matchup, expressing his disappointment over what he perceives as a mismatch. He argued that Tank Davis is being avoided by some of the top fighters in the division, which has led him to face less competitive opponents such as Roach.
The purse, then you walk away with a nice piece of change.
I mean, you're in the wrong game if you don't think you're going to beat everybody. Like, anyway, but if you're saying specifically pick me because I'm going to be an easy cakewalk, everybody in the world knows that. Yeah, not going to happen. I mean, like, that's not going to happen. Him personally, you know that. I think he chose me because I am going to be one of the better opponents that he's faced in his entire career, honestly.
Really?
Lamont Roach also agreed to his premise, as he suggests that if Tank were truly looking for a competitive fight, he could have chosen to face fighters in higher weight classes like Canelo Alvarez instead of Roach. However, Roach points out that the idea of Tank fighting Canelo is unrealistic, as Canelo fights at 168 Ulbs, a super middleweight division.
My take on the fight. Everything is true about this situation. One, Gervonta Tank Davis was being ducked leading up to this. Shakur Stevenson ducked him. Lomachenko ducked him openly. El Rayo didn't want to fight this year. He wanted to fight next year. Another thing is, I was hearing that Tank wanted it at 135 and rehydration, all kind of shit. So, but I don't know how true that is, which it wouldn't shock me if that was true. Either way, for whatever reason, El Rayo fell apart. The options were just getting diabolical. All right, I understand that. At the same time, Lamont Roach versus Tank is trash. If Devin Haney announced he'll fight Lamont Roach coming up from 130 next at 135, I'll say that's trash. Let me tell you this. To me, Gervonta is far better than Devin Haney. So he's trash, bruh. He's trash.
Roach makes it obvious that his upcoming fight with Davis isn't motivated by money. He views Tank as an easy opponent, saying he will be a simple challenge for him, almost like a piece of cake. Roach emphasizes that he's the champion at 130 pounds, while Tank competes at 135 pounds. He suggests that if Tank were truly looking for a competitive fight, he could have chosen to face fighters in higher weight classes like Canelo Alvarez instead of Roach. However, Roach points out that the idea of Tank fighting Canelo is unrealistic, as Canelo fights at 168 Ulbs, a super middleweight division.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's your game plan?
What was that? I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
Evidence of what your record, because you had to get, if I'm not mistaken, you had to get permission to be bumped up to that weight class of lightweight in order to fight, because you're in the what range of 130?
Yeah, I'm the champion at 130.
You're the world champion at 130, and he's 135.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so aren't there other fighters he could have fought within an upper weight class like Canelo? I've heard a lot of people say, why isn't he fighting Canelo rather than Roach? What's up with that?
They want that man to fight Canelo?
They do.
Oh, no, that's
I've
crazy.
heard a lot of people say that.
That's crazy.
Mets, do you believe the upcoming Von Davis versus Lamont Roach fight is a must-watch event, or does it feel like a mismatch? Share your opinions in the comments.